Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So a while ago I was asked to try out the Zayo eyeshadows. Now I've tried the lipstick, the matte lipstick, as you know, and I didn't enjoy it because it was just found the colour was beautiful. It actually felt lightweight on the lips, but you had to really drag it on to actually get the lipstick to transfer to your lips. So I didn't enjoy that, and I'm not sure if I might have used the eye primer as well in my testing the Clean Beauty eye primers. I'm not 100% sure if that was one of them. If it was, then as you know I didn't like it because obviously I used my Lily Lolo one, but I can't guarantee that one. So apart from that, I haven't tried anything else out. I did like the packaging of all the products. I thought it was really nice, and I believe it's recyclable and everything along those lines. So yeah, I picked up two to try, a matte and a shimmer, because I've been told they're actually the really nice eyeshadows, so I thought I would give them a go. Because I've only got two to try out, I am going to do the rest of my face as well on camera and kind of do like a tutorial with a mini first impressions in it. So the two I got, these both retail. I got them from Glow Organics, which, update, still no sign of my Hint Beauty concealer. And I ordered these Zayo eyeshadows after the Hint Beauty concealer. So I'm not sure why. I need to actually chase up Royal Mail, because it's Royal Mail that still have it, not Glow Organics. So I believe these retail for £16 each, but I think you can get refills, so they'll be cheaper. So you start off with £16 because then you get the wooden case that it comes in, and then yeah, you can get refills, which are obviously cheaper because then you just pop them into the packaging. So yeah, they come in little bags like that, which I think is really cute, and the actual product comes in a wooden container, which I think again is really nice. So yeah, I picked up two. Let me just open up the other one, and they've got a magnetic clasp, which I don't know if that magnetic is necessarily recyclable, but I have to check that one out. But yeah, I really actually like the aesthetic of it and the packaging. I think it's really nice. Okay, so because I picked up a matte and a shimmer. Now they don't have the names of them on the actual packaging themselves, but I picked up, so the matte I picked up was dark brown, which is 203, which is this one right here, which looks like a nice rich deep brown. And then I would quite like some kind of indication on the packaging of what they were. And then I also got Golden, which is one of my pearly eyeshadows in 105, which looks quite beige to me as opposed to golden, but we'll see what they're like. So 100% natural, cruelty free and vegan, and it says they are recyclable. So maybe the magnetic is recyclable then. And these have got a 24-month lifespan. Now I'll start off with my eyes today, I think, and then we can have a look at those. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to start off my eyes using my Lily Lolo eye primer. So like I said, if I did use the Zayo eye primer in that video, I can't remember, then I obviously didn't enjoy it because this one obviously came on top. So we'll actually swatch them. So this is the pearly eyeshadow in Golden, and to me it just doesn't look very golden. I feel quite dry, that did. I don't know, I was expecting more of a gold type shade, and then obviously I got dark brown as the matte. Oh, that actually feels really smooth. Wow, okay. Wow, okay, so off the bat I think the matte's going to be nicer because the way they felt. The matte was so smooth. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the dark brown to begin with. I'm going to take it on a Sigma brush. I'm going to pick some up and see how pigmented this is, because it looks pigmented on swatch wise, so I'm intrigued to see what it's like. Work this onto the outer portion of my eye. I may actually add another eyeshadow, like a lighter brown or a bronzer, just through the crease a little bit to kind of complete the look. Yeah. Right, that definitely has a good pigmentation for sure. I'll have to see how well it blends out in a minute. So I'm just going to pack it on with this Sigma brush first, and then take a little bit more, pack it on, and then I'll use a fluffy brush to blend this out. Then I'll just get a clean fluffy brush for now. Actually, I'm going to take the exact same Sigma brush, but just a clean one, and use that just to buff out what I can for now. And like I said, I might have to go in with like a lighter brown or just a bit of bronzer just to the crease to help complete it in some way. I mean, it seems to be blending quite nicely. Oh, just in case you want, I have got a freckle right here. So sometimes when I'm looking in the camera, it's like I feel like it's not blended properly, and then I realise it's the freckle. Just going to deepen up a bit further on the lid. But this seems to be blending really nicely and really easily as well. So far, so good. Okay, I'm going to quickly do the same on the other eye. Then I might, like I said, go in with some bronzer and try and add some warmth, or just like I might actually, because it's quite a cool tone brown, I might actually just go in with a lighter cool tone brown instead and work on that. But yeah, pigmentation wise, this is really nice. I'm not getting any fallout either. I am tapping my brush off, but I'm still not getting any fallout on the skin, and I'm not really getting any too much kickback either. And it seems to be blending quite nicely. So far, so good. And I think the person that I'm so sorry, I should have checked who recommended or asked me to try these. Said that she, or they said that they preferred these pressed eyeshadows way over the Lily Lolo pressed eyeshadows. So that's why I was intrigued by them. As you know, like the Lily Lolo pressed eyeshadows aren't necessarily my favourite. I definitely love their mineral eyeshadows for sure. And to be fair, that double denim pressed eyeshadow I got from Lily Lolo wasn't that bad. It did look really pretty. I used it, I think, just before Christmas, and actually I might do another look with it soon. And that actually was quite nice pigmentation wise, but I've now no longer have the Smoke and Mirrors palette, and I no longer have the, what was the other one I had? Sweet Nothings, because they just didn't do anything for me. And no, you're right, they kind of, I actually think they perform better in the individual pans than they did in the palettes. I don't know why, it just, I mean, it took some building up. But yeah, I'd say right now this is definitely performing better than the Lily Lolo pressed eyeshadows. I still think right now that Ether Beauty is definitely my favourite for eyeshadow, especially the mattes at the moment still. But this is actually performing really nicely. And speaking of Ether Beauty, I'm just going to take the Rose Quartz palette and take the shade Sandstone on a Luxie 205 taper blending, and just use that just to blend out this dark brown a bit more and add something kind of as a transition. I think I'm going to try it to begin with on my finger on one eye and see what it's like then with like a flat brush on the other eye. So yeah, this is the shade Golden, which yeah, I was just expecting it to be a little bit more, I guess, golden, but we'll see what it's like. All over the lid. So yeah, they've got two formulas. They've got matte and they've got pearly, which is this one here. So I'm not necessarily expecting a shimmer because it says pearly, so it's more like a sheen. But I was expecting something a little bit more what I class as like golden. So that's it on the eye. Like I said, I'm not expecting it to be shimmery or glittery or anything like that, because it is meant to be like a pearly formula, and in my eyes pearly means kind of more of a sheen as opposed to shimmer. So that's fine, but I don't think it's coming off as very golden. It actually is quite smooth when I'm putting it on my finger. It doesn't feel really chalky like it did with the swatch. It actually is applying quite smoothly onto the eye. So that's obviously a good thing. And it's blending nicely in with the dark brown. I just think maybe I was expecting, my expectation of the colour itself was different to how it's actually translating. I'm sure it didn't look, I'm sure it looked more golden on the website as well, but. I mean, like I said, it's blending really nicely in with that dark brown. It's kind of like giving like a nice smooth smoky gradient effect on the eyes. So that I quite like. I think the eyes look really nice. It's like a nice soft gradient smoky eye effect. It does take a little bit of dark brown along the lower lash line, nothing crazy. I might just use whatever's left on the brush I used to apply it and just do a soft dragging, nothing too heavy. So this is the Avril mascara. I'm just going to give my upper and lower lashes a good couple of coats. Okay, so moving on to the face. Now hopefully this shouldn't take too long because there are no new products here. So I'm going to start off with This Works In Transit Camera Close Up to begin with, because I haven't actually yet moisturised. So what have I got on my face? Oh, oops, from when I swatched the eyeshadow. Okay, like I said, still no Hint Beauty concealer, so I do want a bit of foundation today, so I'm gonna go with the Ordinary Serum Foundation to begin with. Watching a video the other day, and I believe it was Hannah Renee, and she is now for 2020 is going to go cruelty free with her makeup, and she kind of did a massive cruelty free haul the other day, and then she did a new video where she was applying some of it, and she said that she'd just been told that Charlotte Tilbury is no longer classed, or there's some speculation as to whether it is cruelty free anymore, because they've admitted that they actually do sell, I think it's like the fact they sell to some parts of mainland China, which is the whole issue with a lot of the cruelty-free, non-cruelty-free brands, is because they sell to mainland China where it does get tested. Or most of the time it gets tested anyway, you can't guarantee. But so it's a good job. I mean, I haven't done the research myself. I probably should actually look it up before I say that it isn't cruelty-free. But it's a very good job that I've now got the Maya Chia highlight of the day to replace it, because yeah, supposedly I really should actually look, you know what, let me just actually quickly research it before I start slandering a brand. Right, I just quickly had a Google to see if I could actually find out information before I actually said whether that fact was true or not, because I was saying, I'm like, I don't slander a brand, and I can't seem to find any evidence either way. Yeah, like I said, it's a very good job. If that is the case, it's a very good job that I've now got the Maya Chia highlight. Anyway, so moving on to concealer. So like last time, I'm having to use the Makeup Concealer, Makeup Revolution concealer. Well, I think it's just Revolution now, is it, not Makeup Revolution? Like I said, this concealer isn't actually a bad concealer. It lasts really nicely on the skin and stuff like that. So if you're someone who's like on a budget, who wants like a really good drugstore, cruelty-free and vegan concealer, then this is great. I know they've just brought out now a infinite long wear one or something, it's meant to last 16 hours. So again, if you're someone who really likes the original concealer, you'll probably really like that one. But like I said, I do love my Hint Beauty, so until that arrives or I get that sorted, this is just my temporary measure. But I just thought I'd let you know that it is actually not a bad concealer if you're kind of on a budget and want something from the drugstore that's good quality and cruelty-free and vegan. I'm going to take my Hourglass Veil translucent powder and set my skin. Okay, for bronzer today, I'm going with the Lima Pure Maracaibo bronzer. Bronze, this will give a nice, yeah, just real soft kind of effect on the skin. I'm going to go with highlighter next. I'm going to take the Ether Beauty Pink Diamond Dust Highlighter. Let's go ahead. I'm not actually going to go too heavy with this. I'm just going to literally focus it more right up here instead. Take it a little bit down the nose. I'm going to take the Inica Mineral Blusher in Peachy Keen today. Now I do have to be careful with this one, especially with mineral blushes. It is so easy to go heavy handed. So I'm going to take some of this, tap off, and sweep onto the cheeks. So this is a Benecos lip liner in brown. lovely. And then the Lily Lolo vegan lipstick in Au Naturel. Okay, and that is the completed look and the completed video. So in terms of the first impressions, I think those eyeshadows actually perform really nicely, especially the matte is so pigmented and rich and it blends easily. There's barely any, well, there was no fallout I found. As long as I tapped off the brush I didn't find any fallout, so that was good. It blends really nicely, and even the pearly one is lovely as well, like formula wise. It just went smooth on. It blended nicely in with the dark brown. Like I said, it's given a nice soft gradient effect with the smokiness. I just don't think they should have called it golden. It's really, and especially because of how it looked on the website, I feel like it looked a bit more golden on the website than it does in real life. So that's my only thing I would say. Maybe call it a nude or a beige or something like that. I just wouldn't necessarily call it golden as such. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I really, like I said, like the packaging. I'm intrigued to see how you can pop them out, because obviously, like I said, now I've got the packaging. If I run out of it, I can then go back and just get the refill instead, which is cheaper than buying the whole thing. So that's good. And I'm quite intrigued to pick up some more of these, because I saw, like, especially in the mattes, there was like olive greens, and there was like some plummy tones. So yeah, I think I would pick up some more of these and see what kind of, how the other colours perform, because I just went quite neutral with the colours this time round. But yeah, I really like how the look turned out, and I think they work really nicely. Thank you to whoever recommended or requested for me to try them out, because yeah, I think they are really nice, and I agree. I would say they are better than the Lily Lolo pressed eyeshadows for sure. Still think my Ether Beauty ones are my favourite at the moment, but these are definitely really nice. Like I said, I might actually play with that Lily Lolo double denim soon and do a look with it. But yeah, I'm very happy with this. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll try and make my video a bit more of a colourful one, because I know the last few have been quite neutral and quite soft, so I'm going to make the next one like fun and colourful, I think. But yeah, leave any request features down below. Any products you're loving, let me know, and maybe I'll go and check them out. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.